Academus International School, incorporated in 2020, is not just a mere school. It's an ideology aiming to bring a revolution in the education industry, challenging preset notions and orthodox traditions and setting up ideas never used before. Academus has a strong inclination towards academic excellence while nurturing extracurricular potentials in students. At Academus, every aspect of campus life has been structured to suit the needs of students. We have large, well-lit, ventilated, air-conditioned, fiber optic, multimedia-equipped classrooms, amenity rooms like kids' refectory, music and art room, robotics and material room, indoor playroom, foreign languages and yoga room, IT and science lab, and libraries. We host a 60-seater multi-purpose auditorium for all sorts of conferences, teachers training, parental workshops, and student theatre. Furthermore, our multi-purpose sports court is ideal for basketball, football, and throwball. Academus stars will enter the real world in the year 2035, almost 15 years from now. I want them to be prepared. I want my students to start exploring future concepts from now on. Talk about epidemiology, cybersecurity, colonization in space, cryptocurrency, quantum mechanics, biomedicine, and blockchain. I want them to talk about Internet of Things and robotics, and for this, they have introduced robotics and Legotronics at a very early stage amongst our students. Lastly, I must say that I am overwhelmed by the response and love parents have shown us in our first year of inception as school. I am glad to see that our parents share the same vision I have and have agreed to look beyond time through our eyes to the best possible outcome for our children. Thank you very much.
Academus International School aims to develop inquiring, compassionate, reflective, lifelong learners who find their true selves rather than letting a system define who they can become and how far they can go. Our aim is to promote learn, unlearn, and relearn strategies so that the students can counter any fast-paced changes happening around the world.
In our school, the teachers are not considered here versus students are here. It's the teacher's job to fill them with knowledge, but it's more about working together side by side. We really don't fall into one category. I think we initially started off being influenced purely by Reggio. There are so many values and principles within the philosophy that really hold the children as strong, capable individuals, and that really sets them apart.
Initiative is basically a teacher-toddler program. It enriches children cognitively in order to boost their school readiness and psychosocial development. Toddlers develop their fine and gross motor skills at their own pace. So our lessons are designed to develop these through various activities so they can develop their fine and gross motor skills. Hands-on activities like spooning, sponging, pouring liquids, sensory play, as well as manipulating material like Play-Doh, sand, paper, helps them to achieve their fine motor milestones, especially their pencil grip, so as them to prepare for the next academic level.
For my preschoolers, the core is play. We engage them in various hands-on activities in such a fun and engaging manner that learning does not feel like a burden at all. Integration of music, whether in the form of singing rhymes in circle time or as a group presentation, also helps boost their self-confidence. Part of becoming independent learners is taking responsibility for themselves and the class environment so that they own their space, clean up after themselves, and wait patiently so as to respect the other children's life. All these strategies allow children to not be just responsible, but also creative and expressive.
Nurturing and nourishing of young minds start at an early age, and here in nursery I make sure that my kids feel valued when they come to school and are trained in such a way that they radiate positivity and project individualism. I believe in the philosophy of play-based learning, and the curriculum of nursery caters individual needs so that every child of nursery can achieve to his or her best by the end of the year and can have a smooth transition to kindergarten. My nursery students have freedom to explore and learn through different materials in and outdoor of the classroom. In today's era, with each passing year, the new set of students are more bright and indoor experiential learning in most of my lessons so that kids are hooked and motivated every day.
At kindergarten level, it is important to develop a wide range of skills in students, including physical, social, emotional, language and thinking skills. Besides academics, I allow my children to explore, observe, be creative, ask questions and try to solve problems. I also allow my children to be inquisitive by asking them open-ended questions and also encourage them to take interviews of people within and outside of the classroom. It's all about learning from viewing the child's competent and full of potential. So when they come here, we don't feel like, okay, there's all that knowledge we need to teach them. What do they know and what materials we can give them to build up their knowledge.
Our system allows the children to socialize and mingle with their peers, learn how to solve problems, building their confidence, and much more. Lower primary lays the foundation for kids to understand what school is. We at Academus use a variety of methods to help children grow cognitively as well as conceptually.
Every single student is an artist from inside. Their horizons are widened. At the beginning of an academic session, this starts from a dot which turns into a line, and then a complete, colorful and meaningful picture at the end of the term gives a piece of satisfaction to a teacher. So, as a teacher cum facilitator, I design my lessons to give them an equal opportunity to enhance their learning of both academic and co-curricular activities. At Academus International School, for example, for teaching math at junior primary level, we've been provided sufficient materials and resources to teach while following the CPA approach for the concrete conceptual learning. This is how I make my students to be practical and boost their hands-on learning.
We provide a happy and safe environment within which our students can experience opportunities inside the classroom and beyond. We foster values of courtesy, consideration, and individual responsibility, and provide both challenge and support for our little ones. With gentle care, we help shape the young minds to be ready for the world that is waiting to meet them.